How's it going, everybody? Fuji here. So today I'm going to be making a bit of a longer video, just showing you what bad wrap looks like, then taking off that garbage wrap and installing some good old quality 3M vinyl. Let's do this. Okay, as you can see, already got the lights going here, ready to go. Please don't mind the mess. We just moved in 2 years ago. And this is the car I'm going to be working on today. It's an E90 BMW. And I do want to mention, this video is not going to go into any major details of what I'm going to do on the car. It's just a quick overview. But not to worry, I will be releasing a more in-depth video basically on every part of this car later on, so just keep an eye out for those videos. So for example, how to remove your trims on your E90, how to wrap them, how to use knifeless tape. I will be making specific videos just for those in the days to come. But right now, I'm going to be removing the chrome vinyl from this BMW 3 Series. As you can see, the vinyl has definitely taken a toll. It has already started to peel, does not look appealing at all, and not to mention, it makes your car look extremely cheap. So please, I'm warning you, don't buy cheap wrap. You're gonna have this issue too. Buy something that's gonna last, like 3M and Avery. Those will last a while. Okay, now that I got that warning out of the way, let's actually do some work. As mentioned in a previous video, it's always a good idea to use some sort of heat gun or even a blow dryer while trying to remove any sort of wrap to prevent possible damage to the car. Plus, it will definitely save you a lot of time. We don't want to be removing vinyl all day. But before I do any of that, I'm going to go ahead and remove the trims first. That's going to allow me to remove the vinyl much easier, and the reinstallation process should be easier as well. Alright, well, 1 down, 3 to go, and then we also have the upper portion as well. So I'm not going to bore you guys by showing this whole complete process of all the other 3. I'm just going to quickly do this rear one, and then we're going to get to the top one. Let's do this. Alright, now that the trims are removed, we can finally start taking off the vinyl. That'll be fun. All right, these are done. Now on to the hood. Okay, so the wrap on the hood can be a bit tricky to do. And that's because there are 3 different types of wraps on here. And I only want to remove the middle one, the chrome one. Therefore, I have to make sure not to peel off the other vinyls when I'm removing the chrome wrap. So what I need to do is make sure I bend the vinyl all the way back to as close as 180 degrees. This will allow the vinyl I'm wanting to remove to come off pretty easily, while at the same time applying no force at all to the other vinyls. Now, if other vinyls do start to detach from the vehicle, just make sure to reattach it right away while the surface is still hot from the gun. As you can see, I'm using my hand here to reattach any peeled wrap. And it's really as simple as that. No science to it at all. Okay, one side down. Let's go ahead and do the other side, and then we can finally install the wrap. Okay, second one is done. Alright, so I think it's finally time to wrap the car. Took a little bit longer than I expected, but that's okay. Stuff like this happens all the time. But first, I gotta make sure to clean the area I wanna wrap. I have to make sure no dust particles or any other particles go under the car, or I guess under the wrap, I should say, not under the car, just to make sure the job looks clean. So, let's go ahead and do that. What I generally like to use is 90% or higher rubbing alcohol, as the alcohol will evaporate instantly, allowing you to apply the wrap pretty much right away. So what I'm going to do is peel off the backing paper on the corner, attach it to the trim, and then slowly yank it off while it's attaching itself to the trim. This will help me avoid any dust or any other particles, but it's not guaranteed. Now, some of you might be thinking, why am I wrapping the trims inside? Wouldn't it be easier just to wrap it on the car itself? Yes, it'd be a lot easier. You have no idea. The reason why I'm wrapping it inside is because these trims are detachable, which allows me to tuck the wrap around the trim. I see a lot of people, and yes, even professionals, avoid this method, which in turn will eventually lead to your wrap to start peeling. Also, more specifically, I'm doing my installation inside to avoid any particles whatsoever that are potentially in the garage to attach itself to the vinyl. And I especially don't want to be outside, as any wind at all can and will ruin your installation. Which, again, I see a lot of professionals install their wrap outside, which blows my mind. I don't understand why they do that. All right, trims are done. What time, baby? Let's get it. Okay, now for the hood, I'm gonna need some sort of precision cut in order to be able to get the same exact design as before. But first, again, I gotta make sure the surface is clean before I do anything else. Okay, first I'm gonna install the knifeless tape onto the hood, which is essentially letting me cut the wrap into a particular shape that I want. In my case, however, I already know what shape I want. It's gonna be the same exact pattern as before, so I don't have to come up with any designs. Then install the wrap and we're good to go. All right, I got the vinyls ready to go now. All I have to do is just install it, cut it based on where I put my tape, and that's simple as that. It's pretty much done. Let's get to it. All right, almost done. As you can see, the wrap is installed. All I gotta do is just make the cut and we are done, baby. Now I just gotta pull on these little tapes right here, take the additional tapes off, or vinyl off, I guess, and we are done. Hopefully the finished product will be somewhat presentable. All right, one down, one to go. And just like that, the hood is done. Seems pretty straight to me. Done the lazy way. And just like that, the car looks much better. No more crappy wrap. And again, as I've mentioned before, it's always optimal to use name brand vinyl. Not only will it give you less hassle to install initially, but it will definitely last much longer than other brands. And again, I just want to mention that I will be releasing more videos about this car and pretty much what I've done, but with more detail. For example, how to use knifeless tape, how to install vinyl on your vehicle's trims, etc. Those will be coming out soon, so keep an eye out for that. Okay, as always, I just want to thank everyone for watching. I'll catch you guys next time.